What's going on, beautiful people? My name is Salvador Chang, and I'm personally documenting a journey from somebody who's becoming a skydiver to a base jumper to a wingsuit pilot to eventually doing wingsuit base. In this week's video, there's going to be solid wingsuit exits, more back flying, solid wingsuit deployments, a sea of clouds. There's gonna be some highs, as well as some lows.
Grab the hacky and pitch it!
Cool speed graphs, and a ton of speed. This video is gonna be part of a series that I'm doing where I jump every single day for a full 30 days, which makes a full month of wingsuit flights. So far, we've done 14 wingsuit flights in 14 days. If you wanna see the full 30-day challenge, go ahead and smash the subscribe button below so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Now, without further ado, let's get into the wingsuit flights.
All right, so here we are, day 8. Once again, I am the last one inside the plane. We're gonna continue the 30-day challenge. I go ahead and close my visor. We're gonna go ahead and throw the timer in the right-hand corner, and then I exit. So moving forward, I'm super excited about the way that I'm exiting. I'm solid. I'm watching the plane. As you can see here, I'm looking over to the plane, and then I go on my way and I do my pattern. My arms are straight. Once again, I'm flying stable and flat, and then at this point I'm feeling pretty comfortable, so I go ahead and fly on my back for a little bit. So this is a little interesting. I haven't gotten any coaching, or nobody has told me how to fly on my back, so as you can see here, I can't really keep the direction too well. I'm kind of swaying back and forth, and then eventually I do a layout and I'm like, okay, where am I at? Let me find my bearings, and then I get my heading again, and then we continue the flight. As always, we're going to go ahead and fast forward this way we get to the juicy and the fun parts. On this one, my deployment was smooth. It was pretty good. I was really happy with this. My deployments are getting a lot better. As you'll see here in this video, there aren't going to be any line twists. I'm sorry to disappoint anybody, but once again, I flare, I pitch, and then you can see the timer stops at 1:30, and then I go ahead and deploy moving forward.
Let's go! Let's go, baby! Let's go! Yeah! Day 8! Let's go! That was a solid deployment! Just like that every time, baby! Day 8!
So now moving forward to day 9, you can see this exit. Phew, that was a solid exit. I'm really happy with that. But anyway, yeah, day 9, I put my visor down, which is going to be a mental note for later in the video, as you'll see here in a second. But yeah, I put my visor down. There's Dan Darby there to the left. Once again, I jump out. Phew, super solid exit. And then Dan jumps out immediately after me, which I thought was pretty cool. And then you'll see here in a second, I kind of look up and I glance. I see him out of my peripherals, and I'm like, man, this is pretty sick. So yeah, I kind of look over at him. Anyway, yeah, my arms are kind of flat, smooth, stable. I'm flying really well. I'm doing my pattern. I'm really happy with that. And then once again on this one, I think I had my fly sight in, which for those of you who don't know, a fly sight is basically like a GPS tracker that lets you know your ground speed, how fast you're flying, how much distance you cover, certain things like that. So I had my fly sight in, and I was just basically listening to all these different things going on, and the main thing I was focused on this jump was speed. So as you see here, I'm kind of playing with different body position and configurations to see if I can fly faster. So my arms are a little bit swept back, which, as you'll see as I progress, makes me fly faster. But yeah, this is my deployment.
Day 9, baby! First day with the fly sight! The winds are a little rocky. Thanks, Dan!
So once again, I'm thanking Dan because he was the one who kind of gave me the information of getting a fly sight. This is basically the way that you track your jumps. It's one thing to kind of feel the jump out, and then it's definitely another thing to actually look at the data, because once again, the numbers do not lie. So, I mean, this is not my recommendation, but this is what I would suggest to anybody. If you are listening and you want to get into wingsuiting, I would suggest getting a fly sight. This way you can look at your different tracking, your numbers, because once again, the data does not lie. So yeah, that's Camille. This is going to be day 10. I'm going to go ahead and jump out. As you see here, the timer's on the top right, out and out. I do my little jump. Man, the clouds are so beautiful. That exit was solid, by the way. I just want to go ahead and put that. Look, I'm literally flying in line with the plane. My arms are super straight. I'm stoked on that. But look at the sea of clouds below us. Man, life is so beautiful. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and move forward. I'm going to fast forward through this. I cannot get over the views for the wingsuit. My arms are super straight. And you can hear me. I'm trying like, just listen closely and you can hear me yelling inside my visor. And then it's time for deployment. I'm going to explain why I was yelling here in just a moment.
Yeah, day 10. Speed is my friend. Call me Lightning McQueen. Ka-chow. Woo! Yeah. Day 10, baby. Speed. I am speed. Ka-chow.
All right, so I just want to go on record and say, yeah, that was kind of embarrassing because at the time I thought I was going fast. In actuality, I was probably going around 100 miles per hour. Like I could hear my fly sight saying, yeah, 100 miles per hour. This is going to be day 11 exit. I'm really happy about this. Out and out. And then once again, you can go ahead and see that we have speedometers. There's going to be 120 miles in the top, and then we have a graph in the left-hand corner. Those are not accurate, but moving forward in the video, they will be accurate. The reason that they are not accurate is because the way that I start my GoPro in the plane is I would just kind of hit the record button and then just go from there. But that doesn't give enough time for the GPS satellites to track down where the GoPro is to get an accurate reading. Also, on a side note, these clouds are beautiful, and then look at me just fly through this layer of clouds. Super beautiful. And then now we're on the underside, so it's like sunny on top, and then you can see it's kind of gloomy on bottom, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, this flight was super happy. Once again, the main thing I was just focusing on is speed. I'm kind of playing with different body positions. I'm trying to understand, how do I go faster? How do I go faster? As you'll see later in the video, we go a lot faster.
Go! Day 11! Alright, so that on that deployment, I got a little rocky. I started turning to my right, so I got out of it. I went back into it. That was a beautiful deployment. Let's f***ing go!
So once again, clearly the stoke was real. I thought I was doing something. I thought I was going fast. In actuality, I probably was staying around the range of 100 miles per hour. But on this jump, you can see on day 12, we're going to actually have accurate readings, because what I did was I turned on the GoPro a little ahead of time. This way, the GoPro had a chance to talk to the different satellites. So yeah, this is the exit, out and out. Super solid. Once again, I'm flying with the plane. I'm happy with that. I'm kind of getting adjusted in my wingsuit so it fits me right. I'm finding my heading, and then I'm heading that way. So as you can see here, when I jumped out of the plane originally, I was like around 80 miles per hour, and then I'm gaining speed slowly but surely. And then throughout the video around here, I'll peak at like 100, 101. And then as the ground gets closer to me, as natural instinct would have it, I start to slow down, because I mean, I guess I'm scared if I'm being real. I see the ground, I'm like, okay, and I guess I'm slightly changing my body position so I'm not flying as fast. But once again, moving forward, you'll notice, because right now I'm flying pretty flat. My arms are a little swept back, but they're not super swept back. But you'll see, moving forward, I do in fact fly a lot faster.
I gotta stop being a little boy whenever I'm going for my deployments. God, just grab the hacky and pitch it. Day 12, frustrated, but I was fast, so there's that.
There you go, brother. Take your legs out. Take your legs out. Get your legs outside this door. Woo! Lift up. Lift that chin up. Look at that horizon, man.
So on a positive note, this is gonna be day 14. Yeah, as you saw there, that was Brad, and he was doing a tandem. He was like giving him instructions. I thought that was funny. I'll just leave it in there. But yeah, so on last jump, obviously I was not happy with my deployment. I kind of hesitated, which scared me, and then I was being emotional. Wah. Anyway, on this jump, we jump out and we're playing with pitch a little bit. We're playing with our arms and then making sure they're either like kind of swept back. This way you'll see here I do a little practice touch, because obviously last jump I was upset with my deployment. And then you'll realize here I was like, oh man, I'm gaining speed that I've never gained before. And as you saw there, I hit 120 miles per hour, and I was like, man, how did I do that? And then when I went back into the video, I looked at it and I was like, when I hit 120 miles per hour, my arms were really swept back. And then as you can see here, I'm kind of just doing a 360 to see like, oh, can I do a 360 and be stable and still find my heading? And yeah, I just wanted to practice 360s and doing that. But anyway, I was like, wow, I can actually get faster than 100 miles per hour. I tapped into something I've never tapped into before. Let me go ahead and try that on my next flight. So my next flight will be the fastest flight that you will see today. And then once again, my deployment was pretty solid. I was happy with that.
Day 13, let's go. I'm happy with that, baby. I'm happy. Day 13. Not bad at all. Dude, I'm alive, man. I'm living, dude. I'm living. I'm alive. Life is amazing. Oh, I'm so grateful. I don't know why I was upset yesterday. I was being a little sissy boy. But today was a beautiful day and a beautiful jump. And every day is a beautiful jump. You should be grateful for every day you're blessed with. Day 13, baby. Let's go.
So yeah, there's a little motivation before day 14. We're alive. We're blessed to be jumping. I should not have thrown a fit like I did. But anyway, this is going to be the fastest jump that you're going to see all day. As you can see in the top left-hand corner, the graph is like just going up because we're gaining speed, baby. And that's, once again, speed equals lift, and lift equals life. So let's go ahead and make sure that we have as much available lift as possible, which means let's go as fast as possible, at least when that translates to wingsuit base. That's what we're ultimately training for, and that's what we're ultimately going for. So that's what we're trying to do here. But as you can see, I'm cruising around 70 miles per hour. I'm literally watching the plane dive, which is pretty sick. These views are phenomenal, as always. But once again, I'm at like maybe 96 now, and I'm like, okay, let's try that arm swept back situation that I was doing in my last jump, and let's see what happens. And then as you'll see, the numbers just start climbing quickly, and it gets to the point where I'm like, man, I am really cooking it. And now at this point, I'm like, man, now this is fast, in my opinion. Once again, I don't know if like later in the line I'll find another body position where I can fly even faster, but I topped out at around 121 miles per hour, which I'm really proud about. Once again, I'm in a Swift, which is the original OG Swift. It's kind of a small suit. I'm sure in different suits you can go faster than that, but for now, maybe until I find a new body position, I'm proud with this.
Yeah, baby! Need for speed, let's go! That was fast! Day 14, we were booking it. We were zooming, boy. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Call me Lightning McQueen, ka-chow. Woo! That felt great. Let's go, baby. Day 14, 2 weeks in the books.
Once again, guys, go ahead and smash that subscribe button below so you don't miss jumps 15 through 21 in next week's video. As always, go ahead and like the video. It helps the YouTube algorithm, and then go ahead and share it with anybody who loves extreme sports moving forward. And then last but not least, go ahead and click this video right here. That's gonna be a video of my personal first jump in a wingsuit. This is the course that I took. Go ahead and check that out. This is my first 3 or 4 jumps in a wingsuit ever. Go ahead and click that video right there. Yo.